What's up, 100K fam? My name is Matt, and welcome to the 0 to 100K project, where I'm challenging myself to go from $0 to $100,000 a month in passive income. And the best part is I'm inviting you to come on that journey with me. If that resonates with you and tugs on your heartstrings, that you want to do something different, you're not getting the results that you want, you're not seeing it happen in your life, but you want to do something about it. Well, there's no time like today. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, and join my free Telegram group, the 0 to 100K project. There'll be a link for that down below. It's a place where everybody that's like-minded is joining together, encouraging each other, lifting each other up, spurring each other on, talking about investing ideas, things that work, things that didn't. I think you guys will love it. The Bible says that iron sharpens iron, and this is a place where everyone is striving to be better. Okay, you guys, the project that we're talking about today is Truth Seekers. And the reason I think this is important is, number one, they saw a need in the space. They saw a hole, and that is there's just so much scammy, bad actors, weird stuff going on in crypto that people just say it's the Wild West. And they write it off because there's really not much that can be done about it. If somebody rug pulls a project, it's kind of like, this is the Wild West. And it's almost become too accepted in that regard. But it burns so many people that by the time you've been in this for long enough, you almost feel like quitting because you don't, and especially as a YouTuber, you don't want to go talking about projects. And they've checked all the boxes seemingly, but there are certain things that the average person doesn't understand and doesn't know. And all of a sudden they rug pull, or there's an exploit, or something happens that you didn't account for, and bam, it's all over. Everything's gone. The liquidity's drained. Something crazy happens. It's a problem. And people are fed up with that problem. So this is what Truth Seekers is endeavoring to change. They're endeavoring to create proprietary technology that will be disruptive in this space, that'll bring things that we're going to talk about, we're going to cover. They're going to be launching with 4 utilities that bring in real revenue streams on day one. So we're not talking about a promise for the future. We're talking about 4 revenue streams, 4 different utilities, day one. Also massive partnerships, like mega massive partnerships already being established. And I also want to remind you guys of this quote by this guy right here, Elon Musk. He said, "You get paid in direct proportion to the difficulty of problems that you solve." So right here, I see a very massive, huge, glaring problem in DeFi and in crypto. And it's the reason that more and more people don't get into it. So when this gets figured out, it's going to bring a new wave of capital, in my opinion, because it's going to bring a new layer of safety and security that people can trust. And that's what attracted me to what Truth Seekers is endeavoring to do. Let's take a look at the team behind Truth Seekers. We've got Lou from Crypto Truth Bombs. We've got Dow King, and these are YouTubers that have had bad experiences in the space, like myself, where you talk about a project and it gets exploited, rugged, scammed, and it hurts. It not only hurts because you lost your money, but you actually talked about it and other people were exposed to it. So it's out of that frustration that they're bringing this new solution. Now, they've also brought onto the team some heavy hitters in the space that have a lot of clout in major crypto projects and have a lot of experience bringing to market new utilities like this. So they're not just winging it. They actually assembled a team of people that have done this before for other major projects and have a lot of clout in the space to do it for them. So what are the 4 proprietary technology utilities that will be available on day one when this token launches? Number 1 is going to be the Wallet Watcher. Okay, so the Wallet Watcher, if I jump over to the white paper, the Wallet Watcher app will be a subscription-based app paid for by projects and allows truth seekers to verify each wallet on a project's multi-sig wallet. This ensures that all wallets within the multi-sig wallet are controlled by separate owners. And if there are any changes within the multi-sig, an alert will go off out to the truth seekers community. Let's pause right there. So when they have the Wallet Watcher app watching the multi-sig wallet activity, if something suspicious happens, if all of a sudden a large chunk of money or any chunk of money gets moved from the multi-sig that wasn't accounted for, everybody's going to get an alert on their device showing them that something has been done. And then everyone's going to be up at arms asking, what was this? So this is just going to bring more power, more knowledge, more awareness to investors, because the actual projects are going to be held to a higher standard. The projects are going to have to pay for this. So the way that they're going to do that is going to be a subscription fee based on treasury size. So you can see the scale right here. So the smaller the treasury, the less amount they're going to have to pay per month. But these are real revenue streams to provide more value for the Truth token, which we're going to talk about later. Now, I know that DeFi and crypto are all about decentralization and anonymity and all that stuff. But you got to understand, this data is already out there on the blockchain, and anybody who can do chain analysis, they know how to look this up and they know how to see this kind of stuff. The problem is most people don't. And what about all the new investors? What about people that just want to buy a coin and hold it, but they're not experts in any way? How do they know what's going on? The truth is they don't. So this puts the power into their hands, and it holds the protocols accountable for what they're doing. So they're not going to be operating behind closed doors anymore. And it's taking that information that's always been there, but it's providing it to you on a dashboard experience that's easy to understand. And I think this could get to a place that anyone who's not using this, any project who's not, well, you might be asking the question, why aren't they? Okay, the second utility that they're going to be launching with is a risk history analyzer that's going to compound massive amounts of historical data. And it's basically going to rate all of these protocols from A to F or good to bad on their risk threshold so that investors can look at them and easily get at a snapshot's glance, see whether the project is risky or not, and then they can make an educated decision. They can still do whatever they want, but now they have more information to make a better decision. This is going to be a technology that's not just for DeFi. They have plans to bring this and make it scalable for CeFi as well. The third utility that they're bringing on day one that will bring real revenue streams is going to be the Seeker Wallet Metamask Extension. What if there was a way whenever you attempted to connect to a wallet, it would notify you if that wallet was somehow associated with any malicious activity, whether it interacted with Tornado Cash, whether it had been blacklisted or affiliated with a rug pull in the past, it would tell you and alert you before you connected to it. That's exactly what they intend to do with a Seeker Wallet extension. The second you connect to a malicious wallet or contract, boom, like it's over. Like they can drain everything, all the assets in your wallet. So this is going to be an extra layer of protection that people are going to have to help them not get wrecked. And remember, this is all proprietary technology. There's nothing like this. So they're having to build it all from scratch. The fourth piece of proprietary tech and utility they're bringing is going to be the Seeker wallet. And this wallet will be a standalone wallet that will be built on the framework of MetaMask. MetaMask is now open source. So they're taking that, they're building out their own wallet that will have everything that I just talked about incorporated into it. So it's going to be for people who want the most amount of information in one place. Now let's talk about these amazing partnerships that they've already established before the seed round for the project has even happened. Now the first one is Polkadot. And let's look over here. Polkadot is the 11th largest token in all of crypto. And they don't answer the door for anyone. It's very hard to get a partnership with them. You have to bring something very substantial to the table that could benefit not only them, but the crypto space. And they've been able to do that. They've established a partnership and have very strategic alliance going on with Polkadot. The next partnership is actually going to be Chainlink. And they're going to be utilizing Chainlink for their unique ability to utilize off-chain data for their KYC and identity services. The third partnership that's already in place is with Harmony One. Now, I know that the Harmony Bridge hack happened and caused a lot of damage to Harmony, but from what I understand, their future is really bright and they have a lot of things in the works that's going to put them back on the map. And they now have this strategic partnership with truth seekers, because these are major players in the crypto space. These aren't some random little DeFi projects that are getting involved and attaching themselves in a partnership with this new upcoming project. So we've talked about all the utility they're bringing to the space, the innovation, the holes that they're filling, the problems that they're solving. Now we've talked about the alliances and the partnerships that are very big, and this is just the beginning. And the third thing that you need to know about is the Truth token. This is the token that represents the value store of everything that's happening in the project. This is your opportunity as an investor to buy into a project at the seed round stage. This is before the pre-sale even happens. If you jump over to the white paper, we're going to see that the seed round price is going to be 40 cents per token. Now, after that, there's going to be a pre-sale. The pre-sale price is going to be 50 cents, and then the launch price is going to be 60 cents. You know, in my estimation, this has the potential to be a very disruptive technology, solving a problem. Remember how important that is, solving a problem that investors need. I see this as something that has a lot of potential. Now, I'm not a financial advisor and I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm giving you my personal evaluation of the information that I've been given in this project. Now, they still have to execute. That's up to them. It seems to me like they have the team that can execute on this, that is already executing on this, but only time will tell. So at the time of this recording, Tomorrow is the seed round, September 23rd. So if you're interested in that, if you want the opportunity to invest into a company that has potential to do major things in this space, then this is for you. Join their Discord. I'll have that link down below. Ask your questions, read their white paper, see if this is something that makes sense to you. You can read about their tokenomics here. One thing I wanted to point out is that the Truth token is truly going to be a store of value, and it's going to be highly deflationary. Right here, they have listed 3 different ways that the token will be deflationary. And from what I understand, they have based a lot of the tokenomics of the Truth token around MDB. If you know anything about MDB, I'll just pull up their price chart right here. And this is what MDB has done since launch. This is April of 2022. And if you know anything about crypto, we've been in a massive downtrend in the overall markets. And look what they've been able to do with this sort of deflationary tokenomics. So just take that into consideration when you're looking at this from an investment standpoint. You marry that with the potential utility that they're bringing and the disruptive technology that they're bringing to the space. I think there's a recipe here that could be pretty exciting. Quickly, the other service that they're going to be providing that's going to be another revenue stream is going to be their audits and KYCs. Now, the leading auditing firm, CertiK, right now, their valuation is over $2 billion. Now, even if truth seekers could carve out just a small piece of that, they could bring some massive success to the table. But I believe if they actually bring to the table what they say they are going to, that they could easily flip CertiK and take that #1 spot. And now, if you know anything about audits and KYCs, I talk about them all the time, but I almost actually say the words, it's better than nothing when I say audit and KYC, because the standards are so low. Now, in my personal Telegram group, the 0 to 100K project, I have devs in that group that will audit code on new projects, and they'll just give me a quick report on it. And literally in an hour, they'll be able to find errors in the contracts that are potential problems. And I'll go look, and they actually had 3 audits done. And it took a different dev in my group an hour to find this contract flaw. So to me, that tells me they are literally paying for a stamp in most cases, and it takes months to get CertiK audits. I'm not trying to pick on them, but it takes sometimes like a month or a month and a half to actually get the audit completed. So Truth Seekers is going to be doing that, and they're going to be raising the bar in a major way. They're also going to be raising the bar with KYCs, where they're going to actually require, I think, 50% of the entire team, including the CEO and any devs and any people that interact with the contracts or the multi-sigs, they're going to need to be KYC'd, where they're going to sit down with an interview and prove that they are who they say they are. And you can read all about that here in the white paper under security services. If I brought you value today, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, like this video. Let's get it out to more and more people, because I believe this is a product that can really help this space. You guys are awesome, and I'll see you in the next video.